tell you a story. I was in first year of college, and at that point of time a motorcycle was launched. It was called the Karizma, and the Karizma was a motorcycle which I yearned to own, and finally I did, and I was impressed by the performance it offered, the kind of features it offered at that point of time. But then as time moved on, the Karizma fizzled out. Not anymore. It's time to get the Karizma back, and in an all new avatar. It's called the Karizma XMR, and it sure looks the part. In this video I'm going to tell you all about it. But before we do remember to subscribe to the AutoToday YouTube channel and press that little bell icon, because it means a lot to us. And back in the day, the Karizma was a rage because of the colors it was offered in. And I'm happy to report that there's a yellow. There was a yellow then also, and there's a yellow now. And both of them look really smashing. Just look at the front end design. It looks so sleek. And India's love for the fairing bikes are always there. So overall the XMR looks the part. What I'm impressed with is the amount of features this bike gets. A full LED headlamp, LED DRLs, and these are all automatic. So they are lovely to look at. Not just that, you also get alloy wheels. These are 17-inch alloys, and they look the part as well. And the fun bit is, let me show you, this visor is adjustable, and you can just press this button and put it up or put it down. It's very easy. When you come to the side, you see this large tank. This tank looks so nice, and they've given these black accents here. So overall the black and yellow theme looks really nice. The other thing which I really like is the exhaust. While it's not a rowdy soundtrack, it's a nice to hear soundtrack, and I particularly like these two-step seats which look good. At the same time, it offers you enough space to sit on them. Rider's triangle, well, it is slightly sporty because of the clip-on handlebars. They're slightly lowered down and the foot pegs are slightly rear set, but they are no longer, not at all, uncomfortable. Actually, you could do longer rides on the Karizma with ease. At the back, again, the minimalistic look continues, and I particularly like the taillight unit. It's a nice looking unit and a bright illumination. Finally, you have this mudguard. Again, simple LED winkers at the back. Overall, the Karizma sure looks nice. It also gets a very interesting all digital instrument panel, but the problem is that because it's a black and white unit, you do get a bit of a sun. When the sun falls on it, readability issues are there, but when at night it looks really nice, and you can also toggle through these switches to ensure that what kind of data you want to see on the bike, on the instrument panel. So overall, it's a really good motorcycle, and surely we are happy to tell you that the Karizma Flare is back. The XMR also gets a USB port for charging your devices, which is handily positioned on the handlebars. The grab rail too are large and easy to grab for the pillion. Wrapped under this beautiful bodywork is a steel telly frame, and inside that housing is the new engine. Now, purists will remember that the original Karizma was a 225cc, but this one is a 210, but it gets liquid cooling, offers you 25.5 bhp and 20 Newton meters of torque. Now, it also gets a 6-speed transmission which sends power to the rear wheel, and overall specs look really nice. But how is it to ride? Let's get kitted up, let's go for a ride. The XMR starts up smooth, and near instantly there is a feel of improvement as far as the engine is concerned. The clutch is light and the gearbox shifts precisely into gear. We like that. The acceleration is not blisteringly fast, but there is plenty of punch in the offering. On the go, the XMR impresses with its tractable nature. Cruising on 6th gear, we could just cruise at as low as 40 km an hour, and this means in the city, the XMR will demand fewer gear changes. There is plenty of torque available too, and this results in a smooth takeoff from lower speeds without having to downshift. When it comes to going fast, the XMR touches 90 kmph with ease. From then on, it slows down and takes a longer time to attain higher speeds. Considering we were riding on traffic infested city roads, the fastest we went was 110. And even at that speed, the motor felt reasonably relaxed. As far as the ride quality goes, the XMR suspension is well tuned to absorb bumps and ruts. Even the rumble strips didn't bother me much. Now we know you might be thinking about how the XMR fares around corners. Well, it is easy to tip in, but also the lack of corners on a ride route meant that we need to get the bike back again and try it out in a more detailed way. So as I told you in the beginning, the first generation of the Karizma was a revolution. And then came the Karizma R, and then the ZMR, and there numerous variants came as well. But somewhere in the middle, the Karizma lost its charm. I am happy to report that the Karizma is back. Everything which meant so much back in the day is back in the XMR. It looks the part. It is well built. It offers ample power. And not just that, we are also glad that Hero has gone a long way in making a liquid cooled engine for the Karizma. It makes a lot of difference. But you know what makes a lot more difference? Well, it's the price. At 1,72,900 introductory, the Karizma proves to be phenomenal value for money. And we think that this fully fed machine is sure going to be back in the market with a bang. Let's see what happens.